Hello, this is Jim, and I wanted to talk to you about time today. Time and your grandma. We got those two working together, so should be fun. Okay, time affects the value of money. Okay, so this kind of little section is going to be about the time value of money. So there's two different versions of this, or two different views. Future value, how much is a cash flow worth in the future if you invest it today at a certain interest rate? Totally misspelled. Okay. Or present value. How much should we invest today to have a certain amount in the future at some discount rate? So that's possible. We also have to think about whether we're looking at a single cash flow. We're going to measure every single cash flow here. Is this a single one? Or is it an annuity, a series of equal payments, just like your car loan or your house loan or your school loan, heaven forbid. Okay, so I've got a couple of examples I thought we could look at to see how we can handle problems like this. So Grandma says she's going to give you $1,000 in 5 years. So she wants to put some money away today to cover it. And this is kind of how corporations think. If she can earn 10% on her money, how much should she put away today so you can get your $1,000 in 5 years? Okay, so this is a single payment present value problem. So we can look at this a number of ways. I'm just going to run a real quick equation, see if we can solve this. So we're going to get $1,000 in 5 years, okay, and that's going to be, we're going to divide that 1,000 by 1, its identity, plus the interest rate, 10%, and we're going to take that to a value of, a little caret, 5 years. Let's see what we get. And we get an amount of $621 roughly. So if she puts away $621 and she can earn 10%, she's going to be able to give you $1,000 in 5 years. What a deal, huh? Okay. Another way we can do this is to run net present value. That's a function. So I just want to show you a few things. NPV, click OK. So our rate here is 10%, 0.1. The value is going to be at the end of the 5th year. So the value at the end of the 5th year is going to be $1,000. Okay, so that tells us the same thing. If Grandma puts away her $621, she's going to be able to give you that check or cash, depending on what you like, of $1,000 in 5 years. Okay, so we're going to take a look at a slightly different problem. So let's say Grandma's really generous. You've been a wonderful person. You're helping her clean, getting her prescriptions, cutting the grass, giving her lots of hugs and kisses. And Grandma said, oh, boy, you've been such a good little boy or girl. I'm going to give you $1,000 a year for 5 years. Okay? And Grandma's thinking, wow, I got to call the broker, see how much I need to put away today so I can cover that $1,000 a year for 5 years. Okay, so this time we're going to use a present value function. Okay, and plop that in. A rate, 10%, number of periods, because it's going to be, you know, one payment a year for 5 years. We're going to have 5, and our payment's going to be $1,000. Okay, so I'm going to click OK. And it looks as though, came out negative, it looks as though Grandma's got to put away $3,791 to be able to give you your $1,000 a year for 5 years. Okay, so I'm showing you this to help you understand a little bit about present, future value, and how we can calculate those. Okay, I hope that helped.